hear me? You hearing me or what? All right, all right. I tell you.
Well, I remember when the story started. For 25 years we walked
The
it.
queen is in the building already, man.
Sweet like sugar and lime. Every election is the same old rhyme. Better days coming, just give me time. School roof a leaking when the rain start fall.
2026.
Climbing by the rum.
Calypso Queen of Silvers and the Grenadines. That song good, boy.
But every 5 years he calling me all.
So we don't have much time, so let me just bring on our special guest tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let me welcome our guest, the Queen. The Queen is in the belly bed. Miss Chanique Rogers Bailey. Good night, good night.
Good night, good night, good night. I'm still getting used to that, by the way.
So, what we calling you? We call you Queen. What's the name?
Wherever I'm at an event and all I keep hearing is, "Hi, Queen. Hello, Queen. Miss Monarch." So, whichever, Queen, Shanique, I'll accept. Either one. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
man. So, before we get to all of that, how you feeling? How you feeling? Everything good, health wise? Everything good?
Well, my voice, as you can hear, is a little. I'm a little hoarse. Has a lot to do with all of the emotions and then before the show on Sunday, before the March Grand Sunday, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't really hanging out. So after I hit the stage and we got that out of the way, and then I could have celebrate Carnival. So I did a lot between Monday and today. So it kind of affected my voice, but it's all part of mass. That's all.
Yeah, man. Your mass must play. Mass must play. So
Yes,
that's
yes, yes.
so. Why did you start saying calypso? Let's start there. Let's start there. Why did you start?
When did I start singing calypso?
Yeah. Why? When and why? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Well, my mom always wanted me to sing calypso. She would always ask me to do it. Um, and she herself tried her hand in calypso, and it's so interesting because like so many people are telling me that when they hear me sing and look at my videos, my calypso videos, I sound just like her. Like when she would sing, it's just so interesting, and even the way I'm moving and so forth, my gestures and stuff. But she would always ask me to do it, and I would always tell her to that I will, because when she tried her hand in it, she was shot down because she had a song called in the briefcase. And if you a lot of people remember the song In the Handbag, she did the response to it in the briefcase. And she was told that she never asked permission to do it, so she doesn't have her permission to release the song. His permission to release the song, so she never released it. But people still got to hear it, but it was she never got to compete or anything like that. So I will always tell her that in honor of her, I'm gonna step up and do calypso. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
I know, man. How was the tent? I know you So let me pick up your tent first. Tell me your tent in New York
Hey,
City. Yeah, yeah, we have to start there. Must start there.
yes. Dynamite tent in NYC. That's my tent.
Yeah, man. To make history, the first
Yes.
overseas based Californian to win a title in St. Vincent.
I think when I asked, because a few people were saying that, were mentioning that, and I think I asked the group, and I think they mentioned that I think age won a crown with the dynamite tent.
Oh,
So I think
nice.
I'm the second person. I'm the second person to do it since the tent has been around for 20 years, I think.
Wow, that's nice, man.
Yeah,
So how was
yeah.
the experience? It was welcome in the tent. Like, how
The
was the
tent was
experience?
amazing. The tent was amazing. The challenge was when I got here. The tent, the tent was amazing. Well, very welcoming. Especially Rejecta and Peter. Dennis Bowman managed, like they gave me pointers and everyone, but mainly them. I got pointers and so forth, and they were really good at welcoming me into the Dynamite Calypso tent. But the challenge really was when I got here, because I'm new. to a lot of people here. They know me as a singer, but not as a calypso, and it's kind of like I'm stepping into their territory now. So like, it's a totally different ball game. It was a totally different ball game. But knowing me and who I am, I show love to everybody. So I just
Yeah.
stuck to being true to my true self, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think well, a lot of singer needs to understand too. It isn't just about singing. People need to connect. When people connect with you, it's a different kind of love. Because I saw that with you because when they came on the program, after that was just phone calls and text message. Who is this person? What about this person? What she doing? Also, yeah, it's very
Right.
important. It's very important you connect with your audience.
Yes, 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 yes. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So for me, some of the standout moments for me with you is that you're very professional. I must say that you're very professional. Dealing with you is always I like that. You know, you're always a good vibes. And the autobiography, did you have it before? Or you did it during this period?
I had an autobiography before, but it wasn't as in depth as the one that I put out recently. The one before was just basically touching on my accomplishments, right? And then bits and pieces of my background, where I'm from, just St. Vincent kind of thing. But the other one I went a bit more in depth, as in my what primary school I went to and high school and so forth, so that people can get to know me a bit more. Even when I stepped after I put that out, I stepped into CDC's office for a meeting that the semifinalists had, and someone working in the office was like, "Shanique, I didn't know you went to Bishop." So I said, "Yes, I'm a Bishop graduate." And he said, "Which house?" And I said, "Pigott." And he's like, "I'm Pigott House too." No wonder we click so well. So you know what I mean? It helped people to see, to know my background, and relate to me a bit more, you know?
Yeah. And they said you went to
Yeah.
Bethel too. I went to Bethel. I was like, oh, she went Bethel too.
Yes.
I was like,
Exactly. Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
But that was very important because a lot of people reach out to me and I was like, they started to say, I didn't know this about you, I didn't know that about you. So that was
Right.
very, very important. Yeah, yeah. So that was a good
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, yeah. So we still on the journey. So one thing I like to also you released the song very early and that was very, very important, I find, for the song.
Yes. We were very firm on that. We wanted it out early so that people can get to hear it. And even getting close to semifinals, there were a lot of people who still didn't hear the song as yet. So that should tell you, if we had released later, what would have happened. You know? But it was very important for us to do that so we can get it into the air. It's our marketing. You get it into the air of people so that they can start listening to it, hearing it more and so forth, and be familiarizing themselves with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was very, very important and very smart to do, man. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because from the very first time I heard this song, I was like, this this can cause problems. Yeah, yeah,
And then
because the
the
song,
fact with the verses, the different
yeah, yeah,
verses every time it took it up a notch. And then the last verse, everyone's talking about the last verse now.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
they say
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
one, not only the lyrics, but they didn't expect the arrangement. Turn it back up, baby. They didn't expect the arrangement, the mixture of calypso, the dance hall, a little bit in between there. They did not expect that, but that's me. And then again, when you're working with Mr. Bailey, you never know what to expect. It's always a surprise. He takes
Mr.
things
Bailey.
up a notch. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But me, the voice they had in semifinals, that was I love the voice. I
If
love
you
the
like
voice.
that voice, skinny
Yeah,
teeth.
yeah,
You know how many
yeah,
people me to me like skinny teeth? I'm like, that talk going to come back again by the skinny teeth.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was very funny and it caught me by surprise. But the first interview we did, I asked you a question and I was very important and I had a reason why I asked you. I asked you if you're ready for for the song because I know some singers they sing certain kind of songs and they kind of back off of the song, but for you, you went full force with the song. You embrace the
Right.
song. You sing the song. So that was very
Yeah.
important.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Yeah, but that was good. And So you see why I ask you when you get to St. Vincent, you see why I ask you if you're ready for the song.
Yes, and you know what's funny, because I competed before, right before I left St. Vincent, when at the Shine Talent Search. I think that was the last competition. And I think I competed in the states before, but it once. But it wasn't for some reason. No, because I tried out. I did X Factor and all that before. I never felt nervousness like what I felt right before semifinals. It wasn't. It was just once. It wasn't even finals. It was mostly semifinals. I don't know if it's because stepping back on St. Vincent, the stage in St. Vincent, at home, and knowing like the amount of pressure and the amount of eyes that were on me, but it was a lot of nerves. And I'm like, I don't normally get nervous, and I'm telling her, like, I don't normally get nervous. What's going on? Adrian is like, it's necessary. Just leave it alone. Just go out there and sing. Just go there and do you. And when I started the first verse, I was in my head, right? I was in my head a lot. I was like, no, I can't hear this. I can't hear that. I can't hear myself. I'm not doing good. And then after a while, I just heard my mother said, Chanique, sing. Just sing the song. And then I just let go and started singing the song. And then from there, you know exactly what happened after that.
But for me, I think that was the best rendition of that song from you.
Of the yes, the semifinals. Yes, yes,
Semifinals,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Semifinal was very, very. I listened to that semifinal about a million times. It was
Yeah.
special.
You know
Very,
what
very
it was?
special.
Because I was thinking about it. My dress was very heavy in the finals. I was there. I was hot, and the dress was very heavy. So I think it messed, because I am the type of person, I do. It was beautiful. Like Miss Trimmingham did an amazing job. But what happened when I went to get the material? They didn't have the material that she asked, the jersey material that she wanted to use. They didn't have it, and we had to settle for what they had. And the material was, I was dying in that dress. But I still did my thing. I still, presented myself, but it kind of, it messed with me a bit, but I still did what I needed to do.
Yeah, yeah, yes, man. So we're speaking to the queen, Miss Shani. Yeah, you get accustomed to the
Okay.
queen. You have to get accustomed to it. So yeah, moving forward, you see yourself like sticking to calypso.
Of course. I see myself doing a lot in college. I have a lot of things. I have a lot of things that I need to accomplish even before next year. Next year, finals. I should say yes, because I go straight to the finals. Even before that, there are a lot of things that I need to do, not only in college, but dealing with the youths and just young people in general in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes, yes, yes. That'd be nice
Yeah,
to give
yeah,
back,
yeah.
man, because
Because
the kids.
I work with kids. Yes, I work with kids. So that's my passion. That's one of my passions also. So I intend to do some work there.
Yeah, yeah. Can I see the video with the when they crunk, huh? I wanna go to that moment when they crunk you, man.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So we're speaking to the Queen, 2026, Calypso Queen of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I can't. It's like it hit me. When did it hit me? It hit me on, I think, on Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. One of those mornings is when it hit me, because people keep asking me. I didn't feel anything until then, and then I just started crying. When I won and I was crying, because I got you right here.
That was the moment. That's you know I did not see that live.
Oh, you didn't?
You
Because
remember?
you had to.
No, let me tell you what happened. I fell asleep after he sang during the King and Queen. Then I got a phone
Oh,
call.
okay.
Then
Okay, okay.
a friend of mine called me and was like, "Are you watching the show?" I was like, "What?" So I get up. I saw it when you said that you won, and I went crazy. I jump up, I jump up in the couch. The TV turned off, everything turned off. then
Oh
I,
my
then I
goodness.
started to bawl like a baby. I bawl like a baby. Yes.
Yes, yes. I cried. My brother cried. Listen, but I think I was crying more so because my mom wasn't there to see this moment, to live this moment with us. Right? I think that's why I cried at the time. But on Tuesday when it hit me, I cried again. When I cried because I then realized that I am Calypso Monarch 2026, the Queen of Calypso Monarch. Like it hit me then, and that's when the tears started coming. Tears of joy. Then,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So how the moment with Mazat like passing over his crown to you? How that moment was for you?
Listen, the thing is, I've known Madzat for first part to put me on a national stage. I've known Madzat since I was 14 or 15, right? So it's been a while. And when I met him, when the first time I saw him when I got here, he was waiting to rehearse for semifinals for Raga Soca and Power Soca. So he said to me, Shanique, you competing, you singing Raga Soca, boss. I said to him, I said, no. I said, the only crown I come here for this time is yours. And he just watched me like, whatever. He tell me it there out by the bakery. I could go pick it up if I want to. you know but we always cordial, like it's no animosity anything between us. He was always cool, competition that everyone kept to themselves kind of thing. But he was like, he decided to come out and hug me and so forth before they, after they crowned me and what's not. But it's always been cool between us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big up Mazat one time,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's my boy.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. But for me, I like to see somebody win, and that the audience was happy. Was genuinely happy
Yes,
that you
yes.
won. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
So
have yet I have people who said to me, like, I like, they'll say, call it, like they say, Patches is my boy, Patches was my boy. But I had to back you. Like, I could see why you win. Like, they okay with it because I deserved it, well deserved. I told the news, the NBC the other day, I'm gonna make a shirt that says well deserved on it. Because everybody I meet, that's all I'm hearing. Well deserved. Even people, when I say people I meet, people in the street that would meet me, well deserved. Well
yeah, yeah.
deserved.
Well
Yeah.
deserved. Queen,
hmm
well deserved.
I like that exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So I saw you was talking about you have some t-shirts and stuff.
Yes,
So
yes,
tell us a
yes.
little about the t-shirts.
Because people been asking about the t-shirts. My team wore t-shirts the night. We made t-shirts, and my team were wearing my team was wearing t-shirts. So we have them available because people keep asking. We have them in orange, black, and white. Um, and you just reach out to me if you wanna purchase one.
All right, cool. So remember
Yeah.
that if all you need all a t-shirt, what is it, lift me up, right?
It says lift me up, Shanique. Yes.
Yeah, all right. So if you all need a t-shirt,
Yes.
lift me up, Chanique. Yes. So
Yeah.
don't forget
A,
that. But
a few people
remember,
reach out in the States. Someone says she wants hers to wear too. I think it's Vincy Day. I think it's Vincy Day. She says she gonna use it. She gonna use it for us. So yeah, a few people reach out to me already.
but you remember the first time I met you? The first time the only
Vincy
time I
Day,
met you.
yes. When I came to buy a shirt from you. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And he was I think he had on the t-shirt straight from French's or something
Straight
like
out
that.
of French's. Correct. Correct is right.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so that first time
Yeah.
and the only time we actually met, man. So straight out of French's.
Yes.
You grew up in French's. I used to live French's. So yeah, it was those vibes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But before you
Exactly.
go, I want to tell people how you spent the night before the finals because that was very important to
Oh
tell
Lord.
what happened that
Oh
night.
Lord. Probably part of the reason why my voice is like this started like because when I sang, I was already getting hoarse. When I sang on Sunday, I was already started losing my voice. I had like all of the plaques and stuff that you saw on stage. I hand painted all of them. I hand painted the plaques. I hand painted the flags that were in the crowd. We had like 4 flags in the crowd. I hand painted all of those. And it was about 18 plaques. Yes. 18 plaques counting the back and front for some of them. And I got up at 8 o'clock in the morning, a little after 8, and I stopped painting around minutes to 8 the PM the night. Like my sister-in-law, she cooked, she brought food. I sat and was eating while I was painting. I did not stop. The team came to pick up the plaques, them that had dried, and I was because I had moved on to the flags, and I was still. I kept going. When I around 7:30, I started seeing blurry. I started seeing like everything was like dazzle, what you call it, blurry. And my brother said, Shanique, we gotta stop. I said, we got 2 more to go. I'm almost there. I did finished painting them. That's how I spent the night before. I then got up the next morning and got everything together, what else was left to do, and then went to park.
Wow. And then they say, old people say hard work does pay off, right? And you work
Yes,
hard.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I know you're busy, but before you go, I just wanna talk to your people them, send all the shout outs and all the thank you need to give to
Oh,
your people them.
yes. Oh, yes. Thank you for all of the support, especially those who were there from day one. The Vinci Lime crew.
The whole
the
crew.
my Yes, especially you, my team members in St. Vincent, Carbon Jams, my cousin, um, he like all my fireworks and stuff you saw at the end. I don't know if you noticed that we had fireworks at that's my cousin. My family is deep, eh? We don't play blood. We don't play. We don't play. We go above and beyond for each other. um the Rodriguez Axe Enterprise, that they were managing everything backstage and all of that. With the actors, got the actors and so forth together. My brothers, J1 Specky. My gosh, this guy outside the car harassing people. J1 Specky. My sister in the States, Alicia. My sister-in-law Nicole, my husband, of course, who did the music, the police band, because the police band played for us and the finals. It was they had to learn everything within a few 4 3 4 days, and they did a really good job. Um, just everyone. If I missed anyone, my family, if I missed anyone, just know blame it on my head and not my heart, because you guys know I'm nothing but love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. A lot of
Yes, Miss Tremingham, who made my dress from Miracles, from Middle Street, next to the subway downtown. Miracles Tailoring, I think it's called, and her son Adano Bramble, he did the printing. If you notice my dress, she did my dress. I designed it, and she made it. It was yellow on one side, red on one side, and it was predominantly orange because it was basically saying we are no longer red, we are no longer yellow. We brought them together and we are now orange. We are together. One St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the dress said, thank you to St. Vincent for making this change because we so needed it. We
yeah, man.
so needed this change. This is a breath of fresh air, and I was saying thank you at the end of the song. The song wasn't only about giving the story of the past 25 years, but it was also talking about the resilience and the strength of Vincentians, who then did what came out, remembered everything and came out and did what they needed to do for a better St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I thank
Yeah,
them. I
yeah,
thanked them. Yes.
yeah, yeah. My Jamaican friend saying congratulations, one love.
Thank
Big up,
you. Thank you.
big.
Thank you.
But before you go, we have to big up one person. I have to big up Anne Mary James. She was the person.
Yes.
She was like, Colin,
Yes.
when is Shani coming on the program? Colin, when is she coming?
Yes, Anne Marie. That's what I tell you, my day one. She's one of them from day one. From day one. From day one.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
was
man.
there. Yes. promoting and commenting and stuff on online, doing what she thinks she should be doing for
And
me, you know. So I thank yes, I
and have a
thank her
big,
too.
you have a new follower too, Miss Gail Prescott. Yeah, she a
Yes.
big, yeah, man. Big up Gail one time. Gail will say, oh, we girl. She don't say that. She say we
Ah,
girl. That's how she refer to
Miss
you, we girl. Big up Gail one time.
Miss Gail Prescott, big up yourself, big up your whole self.
And she's to go Bishop College too, so all is one.
Oh, okay. So we want family. Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
So I want to keep you longer because I know you have to do a thing. So thanks again for coming and always giving Silime and me your time. Appreciate you. One love.
Yes, cuz already. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Thank you. Mwah!
Enjoy. Bye. Enjoy. Stay blessed. Stay just like that. Don't change, you know. Don't switch up on
You
yourself.
will never find that. You will never. If I ain't changed before, I ain't changing now. I ain't just
All
come
right.
with music
Hey.
and achievements. This is me, and this will always be me.
All right, Queen. Big up yourself, one
Alrighty,
Queen.
all
All
right,
right.
babe. Later.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah, yeah.
that's the Queen of Sevens, man. She has things to do, man. So she had to go.
Well, I remember when the story started. For 25 years we walk in the line. Promises sweet like sugar and lime. Every election is the same old rhyme. Better days coming, just give me time. School roof a leaking when the rain start fall. Youth man liming by the rum shop wall. Hospital crying, building a fall. But every 5 years he calling we all.
Miss Navlet James.
Comrade
Good night, Miss Gail.
and me stand up
Good night.
in a unity. But unity couldn't pick groceries. And unity couldn't stop a robbing weed. Every time we tighten